Thank you very much for joining me again, BS English Punjab University. As we discuss the origin of drama, this is the second part of our discussion where we examine how ancient Egypt contributed significantly to the early development of dramatic performance. Religious festivals honoring gods such as Osiris featured elaborated ceremonial reenactments of myths about death, resurrections, and divine power. One of the earliest examples is Abydos Passion Play, performed annually to commemorate the death and resurrections of Osiris. Priests and participants enacted scenes from sacred mythology before large gatherings. These performances included costumes, processions, dialogue, music, and symbolic actions resembling later theatrical productions. Although Egyptian performances primarily served religious purposes rather than entertainment, they demonstrated many characteristics associated with drama, including characterization, structured sequences of events, and audience participations. Mesopotamian and Asian tradition civilizations in Mesopotamia also incorporated dramatic elements into religious ceremonies. Festivals honoring, as I have mentioned many times, gods such as Tammuz involved ritual mourning followed by celebration symbolizing renewal and fertility. Priests and worshippers performed songs, dances, and dramatic reenactments reflecting agricultural cycles. Similarly, ancient India developed sophisticated dramatic traditions linked with religion and philosophy. The Natya Shastra, traditionally attributed to Bharata Muni, describes drama as a divine gift intended to educate and entertain humanity. Indian classical drama integrated music, dance, poetry, and acting into highly developed theatrical performances. China also developed dramatic traditions rooted in ritual ceremonies, ancestors' worship, and court entertainment. Over centuries, these evolved into various forms of Chinese opera that combined singing, again, movement, elaborate costumes, and symbolic performance techniques. These early traditions demonstrate that drama emerged independently in several civilizations, although Greek theater became the most influential model for Western dramatic literature. The Greek origin of drama, if we discuss, the most widely accepted theory concerning the origin of Western drama identifies ancient Greece as the birthplace of formal theater. Greek drama emerged during religious festivals honoring Dionysus, the god of wine, fertility, vegetations, and celebration. Every year, Greek communities organize festivals dedicated to Dionysus. During these celebrations, groups of singers known as chorus performed hymns called dithyrambs. These choral songs praise the god while recounting stories from mythology. Members of the chorus sang, danced, and moved rhythmically around an altar before assembled spectators. Initially, the chorus performed collectively without individual character. However, dramatic innovation occurred when a performer separated from the chorus and began speaking individually. This introduced dialogue, conflict, and characterization. The essential components of drama, if we discuss, according to tradition, Thespis, became the first actor around the 6th century BCE by stepping away from the chorus and engaging in dialogue with it. He transformed religious singing into dramatic performance. His contribution was so significant that actors are still sometimes called Thespesians. Development of Greek tragedy following Thespis, Greek playwrights expanded dramatic techniques considerably. Aeschylus introduced a second actor, making more complex interactions possible. Sophocles later added a third actor, allowing richer characterizations and intricate dramatic conflicts. Greek tragedy focused on noble heroes confronting moral dilemmas, divine will, destiny, and human suffering. Famous tragedies explored themes of justice, pride, revenge, family conflict, and relationship between humanity and gods. The structure of Greek tragedy included a prologue, entrance of the chorus, alternating episodes, and choral songs. In concluding scenes, performances occurred in large open-air theatres capable of accommodating thousands of spectators. The chorus remained an essential feature, commenting on events, expressing public opinion, and connecting audiences with the unfolding action. And when we talk about the birth of Greek comedy alongside tragedy, comedy developed from festive celebrations involving humor, satire, and social criticism, while tragedy examined serious moral issues. Comedy entertained audiences by exposing human weaknesses, political corruptions, and social absurdities. Aristophanes became the greatest writer of all comedy, producing plays filled with imaginative plots, political satire, and humorous dialogue. Later playwrights developed new comedy, emphasizing domestic situations, romantic misunderstandings, and everyday life. This form greatly influenced Roman and modern comedy. And comedy demonstrated that drama could entertain while simultaneously encouraging audiences to reflect upon society and human behavior. And when we switch over again to the role of Greek theater represented more than an entertainment. It functioned as an educational, religious, and civic institution. Citizens attended performances during public festivals sponsored by the state. Dramatic competitions encouraged playwrights to produce works of exceptional literary quality. In those days, theatre were carefully designed architectural structure built into hillside. Their excellent acoustics enabled thousands of spectators to hear performers without modern amplifications. Actors wore masks representing different emotions and characters, allowing audiences to recognize a role instantly. And remember here, only male actors performed in those days. They portrayed both male and female characters using masks and costumes. These theatrical conventions influenced dramatic traditions for centuries. Thank you very much for today. See you next time. Thank you.